Hi, Cancers. How are you? It's Kimberly from As Cards Turn. I'm doing your August 1st, what you're going through a portal, what you're leaving, what's the foundation. I drew this table. It's a family table. It's been there for a while, so there's a good intention on it. I've been painting. I add to it. It turned out to be a tree, and there's a portal door in it. There's foundations. There's a spots for growth on the tree. So I want to see what your sides are going with. I did premeditate on the cards, even though I want to mix them in front of you. But what lays in front of you is an unknown of a Pisces, which is in your suit. So let's just see. I know these are loud. You can skip forward if you want to. They hold energies. They have the signs. They have unknowns in it. So I'm curious to see what's coming up for you for August and what you're bringing through this 8-week portal. All right, so we're looking at Capricorn, okay, grounding something. There's something definitely you want to ground before you want to balance it. All right, you could be dealing with a Libra. That's the totality of what you're trying to change. Balance something may have been toxic and or with an earth sign. That could ground also business, family as well. There's something murky that sits over you, Cancer, the unknown. It has to do with the link. But I believe there is some shedding that you have to do for that totality. I like that because, look, it's clear. If it was like this, you would have been waiting or in suspension. So there's something that you thought about that you became quite clear what a link is, because right there is what you want to grab with a Virgo. There's a clarity about you and somebody else, or a duality with a Gemini. You lead with a lot of passion, you really know what you want, and you're being creative to do it. But there is something that's going to be revealed in that Cancer placement that we went through in the double eclipse there. It shows, a view, a hawk's eye, if you will. They're bringing to a hawk. There's some truth that seems to be murky to get right there with the sword cut in half. They're bringing me to a sword cut in half. So maybe some truth that you were looking for and or found in Cancer placement, you're going to. Could have been with somebody else as well. Yeah, something was very murky to you, and you really tried to grab something, okay? Maybe you were grabbing something else that meant something to you, but you realize how stressful that was. There was a quick healing there. Let's see. Here's that Pisces, that unknown in the past, and the middle factor about this is a lesson. A lot of signs are getting these in the wooden cards. Don't worry, we're going to get a smaller aspect. There's something that you really want to heal here. There's a lot of healing that you just went through. Maybe something will be healed with the Scorpio there. Whether it be emotions or an unknown about you and emotions. It's a very intuitive layout, if you would. Let's see what's happening. Okay, let's look at that Pisces. Let's look at that Pisces. What's going on for our lovely Cancers? What's this unknown? What's going on behind the scenes? Well, maybe there's something in the past that you weren't using your seeds, or there was not a waiting in your healing. Maybe you were using a quick healing, or you were going through it. Okay, yeah, here you are. Cancers. Upside down, something that maybe a major healing you went through, take what resonates. Something that maybe wasn't nurtured, in a healing aspect that was held in. So try to remember that, to release that. Don't hold that healing that maybe you went through in this, right before this 8-8 portal, okay, what you're going through now. I know it seems hard, but try to release it. Don't hold it, because you don't want to bring it through. Whatever you did last August, let it lie. You don't want to be there again. Look at the good factors, release the negative, all right? Let's see what this lesson is, what seems so murky, the tidal waves that you felt of emotions, you see? A lot of tidal waves, a lot of switch in directions as well, ghost lands being left, cleared out, definitely in a scorpionic energy. So I like that, so very good. Let's see why. I'll close case. There's something maybe that you refuse to work on. It's either with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's maybe a giving up energy. Please don't do that, because this queen finds a way, whether you're a queen or a male or king, it's finding a way. So maybe you're trying to find a way. And look, with a soulmate, because that's unique. Maybe from the other side, speaking to a generational pull or ancestors in the spirit form. Or, maybe there's something that you worry about, a mother or father right here in business. There's also something you worry about a soulmate with, because it's in the same suit. You want that complete. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or something in yourself that you want to do as well. Yeah, there's a stalemate in some of your choices that you hold back, that maybe you wish you had. There's a time factor here. Please don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. We're going to look at this book. They're telling me to bring it down to your book, which I'm going to see how your wheel turned, okay? Let's see. Not saying you went through yet, but I'm just saying the door of value, the door of into portal, because it's 8-8. But let's see what's going on with the book. They want me to give you a 9-card spread here for your book. Yeah, the knowledge that you gained, the wisdom you gained in a Virgo sense to grab, okay? Listen, the clarity. Maybe you're getting a lesson on a Scorpio, Cancer, or maybe you're getting a lesson from an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay, that's prominent here too. So also communication and thought about what you wanted to do, what you did. Don't beat yourself up and hold that, what you didn't heal and what you learned from. Think about it positively. Yeah, please don't put it. This is remembering a past situation, or maybe something you didn't work on, or with a soulmate, okay? That's remembering it with a nostalgic form. Remembering where the cups were empty instead of where the cups were full, right? Each one of those things, the 6 representing the past, something hard to go through, but also represents some of the choices. You found clarity in that. Some things were unstable and you knew it, and that's okay. Some things you tried to resist in a toxic way. You tried, but you did expand. They want you to keep paying attention to what your book did. You had faith. Maybe you're working with a Taurus. Maybe you feel a Taurus is unstable. You would like to get some clarity from the past. Maybe you feel like there's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn. There's an Aries, Leo, Sag on the board as well. Take what resonates, okay? Here's that outside factor, is that you found a way within your, if this was your faith and your knowledge of your book, right? The way you went through, whether it be the last eclipse, last August, something was unstable and toxic, but you made a change in that. I want you to keep that in mind. Where your story here lays at the bottom of the tree, the stem of it is you wanted to do something different than choices. It's never too late. That's what the combatic thing is, that you need to leave. You did a good job. You don't beat yourself up. Move forward, Cancers. Yeah, some things you may not want to celebrate. You don't know where to place with soulmates. Exactly. You feel there was no love in someone else's movement and or yourself in relationships. What they're trying to say with that is, please let that go. Don't weigh that no more. You stood up for yourself. You put a lot of worries down and you did the best you could in intuition. Mother energy is present in your book. Maybe you're a mother, maybe you're a father, both are present. Don't try to seek what you think is going on, because it creates a conflict within yourself. Look at things for face value. Yeah, that's your wish. There's a wish coming to you. I like that, because you wish that you could release that. You wish something could be held. You wish you could bring something together that may have been compatible, and I think you recognize what part of the decisions that you played and what had to be left. I love it. You resisted toxic for a minute. You resisted holding that, But the growth, they really want you to let that go. Here's mother energy. Here's the emotional energy of that. They want, there's soulmates all over this board, king and queen in the same suit. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Here, healing, okay? An unknown. So they think that you did well. Maybe you were helping other soulmates heal something as well. That was your thought. You worried. You would like a better balance. And I think that's what you're trying to achieve coming through this growth in this tree. Let's see, because there's something you're not holding. Maybe you're releasing, a wish is coming true because you're getting control over what you wanted, control over what you really wanted to bring together, and control of how bad that hurt within soulmates and a love relationship. Definitely working on that. I like that. That's what you're bringing through, and you're bringing through it correctly. You know what you want. You know what you're worth. Maybe you weren't standing up for something that was coming to you fast, but you made the decision and you worked on it right there. A lot of ego drive, a lot of drive in you, a lot of passion in you. Maybe a balance is what you were juggling, okay? And there was a victory in that, and I like it. I definitely feel a good energy for you coming in. Let's see, with spinning the cards, where do they lay with this beautiful balance that is coming? If you really, don't hold yourself back, leave what you have to, use your knowledge coming forward like you already have present. This murkiness and what you want to grab with Taurus just might clear out. Something will be revealed in a Cancer unknown placement of yourself. There's a beautiful expansion and balance because you ran with passion. You may be thinking of a duality with a past situation with a Gemini, with an Aries, with a Virgo as well. You feel something has been cleared out with yourself, the strength. You feel a little better. You gain that strength and that knowledge in your book there. It's so beautifully coming into the Lion's Gate. The message is about being a page, about being a knight, turning into a king, making that Queen of King of Wands about you aspect of getting her done, actually doing that, and releasing what you couldn't control, those obstacles that you just couldn't, that caused a stalemate. And that's where that magic came in for you there. Because you released this, it was like, wow, this ain't working. I'm just holding it. I'm just holding it. I'm holding it. I'm spinning this cup. I'm spinning this pentacle. I'm spinning this wand and this sword. All elements. And where's the communication coming in? Where are my cups being full? Am I actually succeeding? So there was a lot of that in there. So I think that's a beautiful energy to hold while your book shows a lot of knowledge, while you have balance, while you led with heart. And put toxicity down. You really did find clarity. You do have balancing of a Libra sitting here in a duality of what you were grabbing. So you're grabbing balance between you and somebody else. You really wanted to see the links in what had to be grounded, what was toxic, and you really showed strength all the way around, leading it right here. You have a lot of passion inside you to balance it, so then you should succeed. There's a good intention on this board to really clear out what you really thought was murky. There's the prominent energies for you to balance clarity and emotions, balance the chakras, balance your destination. That's what you're juggling, and I love it. I love it. You left a lot of things that you didn't feel. Maybe you felt you were left out with. You said, hell no, I'm not left out. I'm not doing this anymore. You weren't happy with something, so I liked it. So you ran a different way and thought a different way. That's that working on it that they were talking about to make that wheel go up for you. So it's a more going with the flow energy. It's a beautiful energy, Cancers. I really, really am quite happy with this reading. The way you're walking through the door, what you're actually achieving and working on. That strength is inevitable in you. Try not to use quick healing methods. Maybe you realize something in the way you magic or made magic or what felt was good in a stalemate position, maybe the way you were working on something. You realized it was blocking your sun. And you used your judgment. That was a judgment call on you in the past. You realized some of the decisions you made. There's no blame put on anybody else. There was a real clearing out of what you thought was compatible. I love this King of Wands energy that you took on, coming from the Queen King of Swords, coming from the Queen of Cups of Holding. You found that passion within yourself to get things under control, your wish, your mastery, and here you are. And I'm going to end it with that because this is the Cancer placement. So you are being your Cancers, you are being the masters, you are pulling the positive and negative, you're getting things under control. There's something that you wanted to conquer in this lifetime and you're doing it. Whether it be pain, somebody else's pain, or helping somebody else, you're a great aspect to the energies of your soulmate in a lot of ways. You've helped them when they didn't have it. You showed them prosperity. Maybe where they weren't working at it on yourself and where things weren't complete, you kind of have a way to put a little bit of worry down. There's justice to your energy to help create things that may have been tower moments. You are a very good aspect. That's what I don't know. That was total like I don't know, like an appreciation from the other side. You know, not to give up in your foundation. You kept going. So how beautiful is that? You know, you worked on things a lot to complete a lot of cycles, put a lot of toxicity that you walked away from, a lot of um, deception or delusion, whether it be in yourself or with soulmates, in a healing manner, has come to a resolution of completion because you're being your emperor, your empress. I love it. Could be dealing with an Aries too. Maybe you walked away from it, you see a transformation. Maybe you wish you could heal something and move forward to it. But there was already an understanding of what both parties wanted. So there was a completion there of something within a passionable thing that you really wanted to do. There was an energy for a minute you wanted to begin. But fear kind of stopped you and you reflected a little bit and you held on tight to what you really wanted for yourself. You know, even if it was unclear, you still kept going. You just don't stop. Even if you felt there was no love in a situation, slow and steadily, you found that clarity to move things forward, to put those burdens down, and to turn that wheel for yourself. Don't do it too fast because then you bring it forward, and that's that Five of Cups energy, and you're going to have a victory to that. I don't know why I gave you guys the whole deck. Probably because strength, and I wanted to see that strength the way you came through because the book I read of your foundation was quite clear that you really are an important link to a Gemini, meaning a communication to a lot of duality. The Gemini comes as two, so in relationship form and what not to grab. I just think, and especially with the universe backing you up, that you did a sensational job. You just can't go wrong. So whatever you're working on, and I just looked up at 17:9, so that's a complete change. 8 being changed, 9 being complete. Very well done. You should look forward to a very more of a flow, more peaceful with soulmates. Combat and strife finally not being played and played and played again. More resolution for a kinder, more childlike energy at peace. I feel that coming for you. I love your energy, Cancer. Thank you. I needed that. All right, take care. I erased everything on my page because I wanted out with the old and with the new. And it's a new energy that this table is presenting, and I just didn't want any old readings. So don't think I went anywhere. I'm just reorganizing, such as yourself. Take care.